Tacos Si Senor on Sierra Highway is getting a new facelift. This is Tuesday at about 1 p.m. on September 6th, 2011. And the motif will be more Spanish than the building was before. Well, we're here at the runners practice field, and this is Tuesday before the first game on Friday.
Tight end and outside linebacker.
And
I play on special teams, everything, kickoff, all of that. I feel like it's going to be a really good game Friday. They got quite a speed, but I think we're gonna shut them down with our size and our defense. So I think it's going to be a good game.
Good. Now, did you play last year?
Yeah, I did. I was also a two-way starter, but I played tight end and inside linebacker last year. We did all right last year, but we got a lot to make up this year, so it's going to be good. It's gonna be a good season.
And what position are you playing this year?
I play left tackle and inside linebacker.
And what do the lines look like this year compared to last?
Well, our line's a lot bigger this year, so more experience. We don't have as many. Last year we had a few freshmen on the starting varsity, so they got more experience this year and really improved. Our entire line's pretty dedicated, so it's improved a lot since last year.
Well, that sounds really good. Now, did you play every year that you were here at Rosamond High?
Yeah, I played since my freshman year. I've been varsity since sophomore year, so.
Okay, and this is your junior year or senior?
No, I'm a senior.
Senior this year, I see.
Sir.
I see. And what's your weight now?
Last time I checked, it was about 265.
Don't look down, don't look down. Come back the other way.
Well, Coach, first game coming up Friday night, eh?
Yeah.
And what's the prognosis?
It's going to be a good game. I got some film on AV that we traded film, scrimmages. They've got some good speed. I think we're a little bit bigger. But I think it's going to be a very good game, and I think it's going to be whoever makes the least mistakes.
Okay, and it's going to be away.
It's going to be away. JV plays tomorrow, Thursday here.
Okay. What time? About
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
I think our JV can give them a run for their money.
Okay.
And then varsity plays at 7 o'clock at AV.
Out at the water bank here on Tuesday, September 6th, some revisions to the basins are being done. As you see here, an overflow pipe is being installed. This will allow water, once it fills up one side here, to more easily flow over into the other basin behind it. Back there on the berm, the big hoe has carried some more of those overflows out there to the banks. One of these berms collapsed when over the top of a junkyard that once it filled up with water and collapsed from underneath. The east bank of the basin has been re-engineered at a different angle. GEI feels that by angling the edge like this, that the wave action caused by the southwest prevailing wind will not erode the berms like it did before. Whirlwind substation is showing progress out at 170th and Rosamond Boulevard. Towers spring up, coming both from the north and going south and vice versa. Looks like it's progressing at a very good pace. One of the big towers to carry the power lines from the wind turbines and solar plants looks like this. You can see the pads, and these are all the pieces that will be hoisted up by crane. to finish the tower.
So I just wanted to let you know, I haven't made up a flyer yet, but we're going to have a Blanca fly-in. And this is a Blanca airplane, and they were made in the 50s. And they were sometimes called the cardboard constellation. You see the three tails. There'll be 7 or 8 of them. There's a couple up in Tehachapi and several at Fox Field, and and then some in Santa Paula. And they'll be flying over for that. So that's September 17th. And I went online to do a little research on Blancas, and it's interesting that Giuseppe Mario Blanca came to America in 1910 from Sicily, and he wanted to build airplanes. So he is known as the man who put the propeller in the front of the airplane, because he was the first one to do that. The Wright brothers had their engines and propellers in the back, and Blanca was the first one to put them in the front. And so anyway, this airplane is mostly wood, so you don't want to leave her sitting outside in our desert sun, or she'll go back to nature.
A few weeks back, actually in June, you had Admiral Craig Steidel come to a board meeting and address you on one of his maiden trips with the Commercial Spaceflight Federation. Came out, did a tour of the U.S., looking at all the facilities. He has appeared on CNN and other shows, Fox, as the president of the Commercial Spaceflight Federation. And I received an email from his hospital room yesterday that he and his wife were driving, thank God, through downtown Washington, D.C. They live in Annapolis, on Saturday afternoon when he had a mild heart attack. And I said, definition of mild? Because apparently he went out.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, and he's recovering now from major surgery and has resigned his post as CSF president. And I think he's going to throttle back a little bit. But Craig's been a dear friend of mine for 30-some years. But that came as quite a shock, because he's in good shape, outdoorsman, big hiker, great aviator, phenomenal personality at national levels as a former associate administrator at NASA, and a Rear Admiral in the Navy, and JSF program manager, and took it through Milestone 2. He's the only human I know that took a largest DoD program through Milestone 2. That's a big deal. But anyway, he's recovering. That's the best news I can tell you. But what a shock. And so the CSF is now in search of a new executive or president.
My role as a physical advisor was to come in and to work with the board and superintendent to make sure that we developed a fiscal solvency recovery plan. As some of you know, last year we made some very, very difficult decisions. Teachers, classified, confidential, administrative staff, management staff, a lot of sacrifices in this district, to the tune that we knocked out about 10% of the expenditure side of the budget, which was about $2.5 million. We adopted the budget July 1st, which was balanced in the way of revenues to expenditures. And the superintendent, I have to tell you, Mr. Taylor is doing an excellent job. He has come in, he's creative, he's energetic, he has some good ideas.
Sent us an award for distinguished service for public education in California for the schools of Kern County. And this is going to be presented to Mario Gutierrez. Mario.
Teacher at Rosamond Elementary, teaching 4th grade, and the mascot for Rosamond Elementary is the Rockin Robin. Now, I happen to know there was a song called Rockin Robin, made by Mr. Bobby Day in the early 1960s, and I took the words and I changed them a little bit, and I wrote the Rockin Robin's theme song. We started singing in my class, then we started singing outside for the entire school. It became a tradition.
We learn in the classroom all day long, reading and writing and singing our songs. Everybody from east to west loves to see the Rockin Robin sing their best. Rockin Robin, tweet, tweet-a-lee, Rockin Robin, tweet.